Hello there, everybody! I'm Mr. GamePie, and welcome to Let's Play Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, Part 2. Last time we went through the first two worlds of the game, and now, well, we're on the third. It's gonna be a crazy ride, everybody! And let's check out the stone ability. No one can hurt me! Look out below! That's right, you turn into a stone, and you fall on things, and you can't get hurt while you're a stone. In the original game, you couldn't be a stone forever. You'd have to automatically revert back to normal after a little bit. But here, no, you can just camp and get hit by a musical note that kills you. You can do that. Alright, so this is Mr. TikTok. As we saw in the last episode, he gives the mic ability, and he's pretty cool. He shoots musical notes at you. He's probably as tone-deaf as Kirby. Of course, he's an alarm clock. I guess they aren't exactly known for their, melodious sounds. Unless yours is known for a melodious sound, I don't know. What kind of ringtone do you have on your little thingy? Alright, time for more mic ability. Let's rock these guys! Just slide into that one. Because that is a thing that you can do in this game, you can slide. Now let's just get down here, in a little hole, there we go. And it's about time that we introduce another new thing into this game. Switches, and, in the series in more general, collectibles. Kirby's are easy to beat, but hard to get 100% on. And this really started that trend whenever it added in collectibles. In this case, the switches that you can use to unlock, well, various bonus materials. Whether it be the arena that I just opened, the mini-games that we've played so far, even warps to other worlds. And here we go, this is the arena. You fight a mini-boss, and once you beat them, you get a maximum tomato and their ability, if you want it. Anyway, it's usually a good idea to fight whatever mini-boss is available before the next level, because the room is usually designed to, use it. Such as this room, which is designed for the wheel ability. Ow. Yeah, okay, never mind. Of course, this room isn't designed for the wheel ability at all. It's a vertical area, which is pretty common in this area of the game, butter building. The Cutter Boomerang is coming right back at ya! A reference to the Kirby anime, Kirby Right Back At Ya. This came out around the same time. The game was made in 2002, so I would have been in 2nd grade back then, which sounds about right. Of course, I learned about this game because I saw ads of it while I was watching Kirby Right Back At Ya. And I had never owned a Kirby game before, but I knew from the footage that I saw back whenever I was in, like... Actually, I played Kirby's Adventure in 3rd grade, so I would have probably been either in 3rd or 4th whenever I got the game. It's also the reason why I got a Game Boy Advance. Let me tell you, I do not regret getting a Game Boy Advance. I have plenty of memories with this system. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite systems ever, really. Even beyond, like, home consoles. It's just great stuff on this system, man. Great stuff. Anyway, time for ice. First I'll freeze them, then I'll kick them on! Brrr. Alright, so, like burning and fire, ice and freeze would later become the same ability. But not yet. Alright, now here's Bugsy. I think that's his name anyway. Now, he gives the, well, you'll see what ability he gives, but basically, what is important to note is that he does not give the sword ability, which is what Kirby got from in the Kirby anime. Instead of launching himself at you and shooting bugs at you like he does here, Bugsy in the anime just sort of had weapons in his arms that he swung around. And that wasn't very interesting at all. Of course, that episode also had Kirby fighting Meta Knight, so that was pretty cool. That was really the main attraction of the episode. But yeah, Bugsy, he's kind of cheap, because whenever he lunges himself at you, and with his big jaws out, even things that should make you invincible, such as stone and wheel, won't protect you. At least, not in Kirby's Adventure. I'm not entirely sure if they'll protect you in this game, though. Yes, it's Backdrop. Woo-ah! Once I grab a foe, throw him with the control pad. And this is a new room. One in Kirby's Adventure, specifically designed to showcase Backdrop. And Backdrop is actually different than it was in Kirby's Adventure. Because in Kirby's Adventure, rather than lunging yourself at an opponent and grabbing them, you just inhaled them. Not nearly as interesting. Alrighty then. Time to move on to the next area, which is level 3. I'm just going to get rid of the backdrop ability because it's not going to be useful here in a second. Instead, I'm going to want high jump. I really do like the design of the high jump outfit. It looks like Thor. I always kind of called him Thor Kirby whenever I was younger. Now, one thing that's a little bit unfortunate about this game is that in Kirby's Adventure, there were really cool rooms in Butter Building where you sort of circled the building, and it looked really awesome. But no such thing is present in Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland. Also, this level is really short if you know where you're going. Now, you'll notice that this game has a points system. Nobody plays for points, but hey, they exist. I'm just noting that, I guess. And in this museum, we have an ability that I already have. So, moving onward. Oh boy, it's Warp Star time! I really like these Warp Star rooms. I mean, they could have just entered you in this room right here. Or heck, maybe even like this next room, since that room was sort of just filler. Oh my, it's the Meta Knights. Not a good idea to fight the Meta Knights whenever you're using high jump. That's not gonna work. Ow. Now these Axe Knights, they end up being a lot like Sir Kibble, except with an axe. There we go. Let's... actually, I think I'm gonna need the Parasol ability, so I'm just gonna wait for that star to stop, because if you inhale an enemy that will give you a copy ability, and, well, a previously copied ability in star form, then you'll get the previously copied ability. And that's not what I want to do. And the level's already over. Yeah, Butter Building, pretty short levels, actually. Alright, here's another minigame that we haven't seen yet. The Quick Draw. This is the only minigame from Kirby's Adventure that is present here. It's a timing minigame. The exclamation mark appears. You gotta press the A button as fast as you can. Normally I can do it in like little 13 intervals. Wow, that was really slow. I gotta speed it up since Midnight does it in 14. 16, this isn't gonna work. Oh! Yeah, well, I still got one extra life out of it. The other mini-games involved a crane game where you would grab some Kirbys to get extra lives. And the other one... I don't remember the other one, actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna get rid of the Parasol ability. It's not really gonna be useful here at all. Alright, let's get Chili. Now, the Kirby anime had a very touching episode with Chili in it. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but it's probably the saddest episode, okay? And Hammer! Pound them to the ground! Pound pegs and break open new areas. I've mentioned the Hammer ability a couple times in the Let's Play already, but hey, now it's time to see it in action! It can destroy metal blocks, it can pound down stakes. Both of those things are things that the Stone ability can do. But the Hammer ability is a little bit more mobile. A little bit. It takes longer to swing than the Sword ability, though, so you probably don't want to just run around with this one. Let's get the Laser ability. If they're just tossing a laser ball in a little alcove like that, then that means that there's some laser stuff up ahead. And I really like this room right here. It shows you what laser is all about. I wouldn't say that laser's my favorite ability or anything, but it's still a cool one. I especially like the hat that he gets. Though I guess I should mention that the original game didn't have hats. That wasn't introduced until Kirby Superstar. Yeah, I guess I should note is that Kirby is 1 year older than I am. He came around in 1992. I was born in 1993. I'm pretty sure that he's actually a little over a year. So, you know, Kirby, he looks like a kid, but he's actually an adult. These days, anyway. Next hidden switch. Right behind those blocks. Now, it should be noted that the mini-games do get more difficult over time. There are actually several levels of mini-games. 3 each. Alright, now here we have a dark room. And that's why the light ability comes into play, and I forgot to see the description. Oh well, there'll be another light guy later on in the room. You wouldn't be able to see all these blocks without the lights on. There's only like 2 dark rooms in the entire game, but they're interesting enough. Brighten those dark corners. Can only be used once. Whenever I was playing Kirby's Adventure, all the kids thought whenever we saw the light ability on the roulette, whenever you inhale multiple opponents, that the light ability was some super amazing secret ability. Because we never were able to get it in the regular game. Because we couldn't make it that far in the game. Because the controls were messed up. And the one time that we did actually get the light ability, well, basically, we used it immediately, not realizing that it was a one-time use ability. And because it was a one-time use ability and we didn't have any enemies on the stage, we thought that it was like Crash. It would kill everything. Anyway, time to fight Celestial Luna, Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright. Mr. Shine's the sun, Mr. Bright's the moon, and we are rocking. Now, Mr. Bright here, he shoots stars at you, and you can actually copy the stars to get Cutter. Mr. Bright would shoot down sun rays at you, like a giant laser from the sky, and that would create stars to the side. You could copy those to get the fire ability. A nice little boss battle, not too tough. Very solid. And now it's time for level 4, Grape Garden, and if you're expecting a plant-related area, don't be. It's not, really, at all. It's the Sky World! No relation to Kid Icarus. So yeah, just running around here, being cool, on these clouds. Paracel, nah. Now, I guess I kind of alluded to it just a moment ago, but basically, if you inhale multiple enemies that will give you a copy ability, and then eat them, it'll start up a roulette where you can get a random ability, and it could be literally any ability. I think I did that a little while ago with some Rockies and actually got UFO out of the deal, which wasn't bad. But yeah, we're already in space. Space, guys. We're here. We made it. And you want to go into this little dot, because here we have another secret. Opens up another bomb rally for us. I won't be accessing the rest of these mini-games. That'd basically just be a waste of time at that point. Now, we can't take the UFO ability out of the stage, and the stage is nearly done, and Tornado's an awesome ability. So, yeah, that's why I'm swapping it for Tornado. And boom. So, let's see what level 2 of Grape Garden brings to us. It's a building in the clouds. I believe that there was a song about a castle in the sky. I don't think it's, like, popular or anything anymore, but I'm pretty sure that that thing exists. Alright, so this indoor area, a bit claustrophobic, got lots of star blocks to break down if you want. And here we can see with this Poppy Bro Jr. that just hit me, most enemies can't swim. There are some that can survive underwater, such as blippers, which can't really survive out of the water, squishies, which we see right here, these little squid guys, and glunks, which are those little anemone type enemies. Alright, and I really love the background for this area. Just awesome. Awesome stuff. I'm gonna be grabbing the Spark ability because we're gonna have some awesomeness. All these Poppy Bro Juniors, and we gotta have some Poppy Bro Seniors around here, of course. If you just stand here in the middle, they can't really do anything to you. You can do this with Paracel by just standing there. Paracel will protect you. Spark, as I'm doing right here. Needle, and Freeze. All of those abilities, you can just stand here, no problem. I remember I was playing multiplayer with some of my friends. A friend of mine known as Ray and his sister. And one of us had Paracel, another had Spark, and another had Needle. And we just stood there, and they died in like one pass. Bam! Dead. They were done for. Didn't stand a chance. Alright, so as you can see, this level takes up on a blimp. And let me tell you, this is one awesome level. Alright, so this fuse, I could use Crash to actually light the fuse. It's a fire-based attack, but I'm not going to, because that just leads to a 1-up. I don't really need a 1-up. No, I'm going to be saving Crash for something very important in this level. Well, I guess not very important, but it's still moderately important. Whoa! Almost died. Yeah, let's not do that. Now, there is a secret in this level, and it's right back here, right at the very end. Boom. The only time that I really ever like using the Paracel ability is during windy areas, because it always makes it very interesting riding along the winds. Now, if we go back a little bit, we're going to find something rather interesting. Or at least moderately interesting. There it is! Wait, no. This isn't what I was thinking of at all. Oh well. I'm pretty sure you can find a mini-boss somewhere around here, but I'm just gonna move on. This looks like a last resort. But, not even an atomic explosion can destroy Shatzos. Those little suckers are durable. Also, there was another Crash enemy right there anyway. Let's get high jump again. I was about to say sword, but nope! And using our Warp Star, we fly away from this flying machine. Totally logical right there. And the level's already over. These levels, they might not be that long, but they sure have atmosphere. Also, levels will take longer eventually. Also, it doesn't seem like I'm ever going to get a game over due to the fact that I have 22 lives. Let's see what we're gonna duel against this time. Ooh, Bugsy. I hate this guy. Seriously, I'm pretty sure he's my least favorite mini-boss. Maybe second less favorite. There is one other one that we haven't seen yet. And he's pretty annoying. Well, I guess there's actually two that we haven't seen yet, but one in particular. Very annoying. But let's just grab Backdrop anyway. I don't think we're really gonna need it, and Backdrop isn't all that great anyway. Ah, man! That's Ball! I want Ball. Here. Let's get this guy. Boom! Change form and hold the A button. Bounce, boing, bonk. That's right, we are a ball! We got balls, man! Or rather, we don't just have balls, we are balls. But yeah, the ball ability is very powerful, but very unwieldy. But we're done with it now because we need Wheel. We gotta be the fastest thing alive over here. Seriously, we have to race this explosion to a thing. What thing? Well... this thing! Alright, oh dear, this is gonna be it. Let's just use the Wheel ability. Alright guys, this is Fan, the most annoying mini-boss in the game. Originally, in Kirby's Adventure, he was Rolling Turtle. Some people like Rolling Turtle better. I don't care. This boss is annoying either way. Whether it's an elephant or a turtle. Fan in the anime was the source of another very sad anime episode. But I'll let you look that up on your own time, because I don't want to, like, give away why he was really sad. But trust me, he was really sad. That anime had a lot of sad episodes, surprisingly. For a story about a little pink puffball who walks forward and kills everything in sight. Anyway, this is the throw ability. Try throwing enemies straight. Press up or down to change the direction. Basically, what you do is you inhale an opponent, and you can alter the direction in which you throw them. It's basically like getting a double star by inhaling 2 enemies at once. However, you can't move while you're holding on to an opponent. So you effectively increase power and accuracy for mobility. But I think that's about enough for this episode, folks. I've been Mr. Game Pie. This has been Let's Play Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland Part 2. I'll see you guys next time.